Hello friends and welcome back to Animal Crossing! I am Peachie Llama here on YouTube and today we are continuing Windlake's fall transformation. For this video we're going to be speed building Rudy's pond hockey yard as well as showing off some other newly fall decorated areas of Windlake. If you're just as excited as me for the fall season Animal Crossing, give this video a big thumbs up and consider subscribing for more New Horizons content. Now let's get right into it. Okay, I know a lot of you guys have probably seen a lot of the fall updates by now because I've been making fall videos and not really hiding all the updates I've done to Windlake on the side, but not all these need like a video, so I want to just kind of go through a few of them that I've kind of done on my own time and off camera just for fun. If you haven't seen already, I did update my house plot, which I absolutely adore. So I made it so that it's all pumpkins because I love pumpkins. There used to be, I think, a green mum up here, and then there was like pink, blue, and white flowers up here, but that definitely does not match the theme I'm going for, so I changed it up a bit and I love it so much. It's very spooky, very orange, and that's my favorite thing. I especially really like over here with the side part here with the extra pumpkins as well as the spooky tree kind of like on the outside. I just think that looks really good. I think it's really cute and I enjoy that part a lot. I just like the way it looks. I know you can't really see the spooky tree that well, but I just think it's a nice little touch to kind of go behind the house. But yeah, this is one of my favorite spots, and I always was never the biggest fan of my house plot, but now I love it, so that's awesome. And I still am going to do some stuff I think on the sides here. I really haven't decided. I also have a little bit of space on the back of my house plot as well, so that's something I got to figure out if I'm going to do anything with it or just leave it alone. I don't know. But as you come down, I know I already updated this a long time ago with pumpkins because it used to be a red and black rose garden, and now it's a black rose and pumpkin garden, and it's been that way for a while. I think since last fall I updated. It's like I need all the pumpkins near me. I did add the spooky tower here and a lost item. I just thought it was a cute little detail. This lost item, like I think I was just time traveling and I forgot about it at some point, and that's why I still had it in my inventory, so I thought it'd be a fun little touch to add. And then over here I'm still working, I think, on this little spot because I left it open for me to access this area and eventually around to this area back here that I was talking about that needs to be updated. So we'll see what I end up doing there, but I left this open for that purpose. All the pumpkins were added recently and I really like how it looks. I used to just have the one lantern, the white garden lantern by the stair, and then I just decided to alternate and add more along the waterfalls. So now when you come down, it's kind of pumpkins and garden lanterns, and I think it looks really good. And I filled this whole area that used to be just flowers, and now it has black roses and more pumpkins. I'm gonna try to put as many pumpkins on this island as I can. I think it looks beautiful, and obviously in the fall season it's perfect. And then if we come over here, I've added this little cute section in front of the fountain by the museum. I wasn't sure if I'd like it because I don't usually use the seats. The pumpkin seats I don't usually use very often, but a lot of my villagers have been sitting there, so I'm kind of glad that I put them there because it's kind of cute. But as we come to Deer Mountain, I am considering changing up things on Deer Mountain, but I also am like, I don't know if I will, but I don't know. I'm not totally happy with it right now. I may change this pathway up a bit, make it more natural. I don't know. And I'm not fully sold on Fauna's yard either. So I don't know. I'm not happy. I've not really ever been fully happy with their yard, so we'll see what I decide to do. But this is a small area that I had like an overgrown well during the spring, and I didn't really want to have that before, so I'm curious what you guys think on what could be here. It's definitely a viewpoint for the sunken waterfall area, but I don't know if there's any kind of like shop or if you think it should be another picnic area. I do have a meadow picnic area sort of vibe that I'm going to be building, in a later video. So I don't know if I want to do that exactly over here either. I always put picnics everywhere I need some to fill the space. But if you guys have any ideas of how to fill this space, definitely let me know. It's a good size. Like I was possibly gonna put a house here if I needed to. Like if I was gonna move Diane, I would have moved her here so she'd be part of Deer Mountain, but I decided not to move her. So if you guys have any ideas for what we can maybe put here, definitely keep me posted and let me know. Alright, so to get started, I just was clearing up everything we had left from Julian's yard, which was kind of sad, but I'm all about new beginnings and it was fun to decorate it from the beginning, so I'll take it. One thing I wanted to do is just kind of start getting rid of the blue related colors, so I eventually will get the flowers put away. But my first bit was to test out the new pattern of ice I found. I was trying to only use the 4-corner pattern, and I would have gotten away with it, but I just felt like I couldn't make this pond a diagonal. If I wanted to have benches around it, it just, I don't know, I just didn't work for me. So this gets changed real quick, but I wanted to just give it a try. I'll end up getting the sides to the pond so that it's more of a rectangle versus this diagonal blob that I started with. And so now I'm clearing out this area because I wanted to put the rink in this rectangular area that is right up front of Rudy's house. So that was the change of plan. And we're getting rid of all the flowers, and I tried again to do the diagonal and it just didn't work for me. I was like, nah. I did try to put the benches around to see if it would matter, but nah. I went straight for clearing out some old designs that I wasn't going to use anymore because we're not going to be back in the spring anymore. So I got rid of my cherry blossom patterns, which was kind of sad, but it needed to be done. I might as well use the slot space, you know? So once that was done, I started laying out the rectangular path with the corners and just kind of get an idea. I was thinking about making it 1 block wider, but I wanted to include the fencing on the edge of the cliff, so I decided it would probably look better if it was just 3 wide versus 4. So I kept it. And then I went away and it got really late, so then the time changed and it looks funny, but whatever. I wanted to keep the log look of the benches, so I redesigned. I had one that was custom designed and I fixed that. But I just like the wood look because it has a little fall vibe, but also keeps it wintry. And that is kind of the point of this yard, is to have fall elements, but also winter, because we are doing a pond hockey area. And then I wanted 2 of the hockey stick custom design spots because it kind of represented like the 2 teams. And since there wasn't really a way to do a goalie post, that was kind of my way of doing it. I think if we were able to custom design fences, I totally would have used a custom designed white fence as like the goal post. I think that would have been really cool had I been able to do that, but maybe one day we'll get to. I chose to do this cute little pattern, very cozy pattern for the stall, and kind of getting my bearings here to decide exactly what I want to do and what I want to get from my storage. I had a popcorn machine that I used previously by the movie area in the festival, and so I wanted to move it up here because the colors worked better here. The spooky tree is temporary. I was just trying to fill the space with more fall items. And it didn't do it for me there. And then I wanted to add like more icy elements as well, so I added the icy tree, and then of course the espresso maker for hot beverages while you're watching the game. And I thought the snow globe was really cute to add a little bit of a wintry vibe. And then the Turkey Day mantle was really cool because it brought back the fall vibes. And then I got stuck, so I was like, okay, this isn't gonna work. But I ended up still doing the same thing, but with a festive tree. So I decided to move it over here instead of the spooky tree because I still wanted to include it somewhere. And I also decided to bring back the brick pattern that I used and a few other builds on this island as like the rug in a way for this outdoor seating area. I still can't get over all the flowers I have sitting over there. These benches were from the festive area I had on the island in the festival, for the winter festival slash fall festival. That's now just a fall festival. So I'm glad I got to use it. And then I changed out the blue rug for a more fall rug because it's super cute and it brings everything together more than the blue did, in my opinion. It just looks more cohesive. And ended with the festive tree. So yeah. All right, so we are here at Rudy's house. Yay! Okay, so I wanted to add some icy features because it is a pond hockey area. So I included the big ice tree that I had in the center of Windlake during the winter time last year into the yard, and you can still get in, so that's good. And I used this ice pathing that I think a lot of people use during the winter months in Animal Crossing. I used it as the little rink itself, and I think it's really cute. And I've seen this online, that's why I got the idea of we could just get the custom design and then you put the vaulting pole on top to make the hockey stick. And so I just thought they were a really cute touch. I wish it could be on this ice, but I'm not really in the mood to try to recreate this ice in a form and to get that going, so I'm fine with them being next to each other. I wasn't sure how to fill this space, so I ended up putting a festive tree here, but maybe I'll change it later. But at the moment I think it's nice because it does include some of the more holiday elements but still keeping a fall vibe with the reds. And just, I don't know, I like the way it looks. And I think the picnic is cute because, you know, if you're watching the game, the pond hockey game, you're probably gonna get some food while you hang out. And I liked this cozy little fireplace area. You can't get into it because of the tree, but I thought it was a nice use of the garden benches. I had 2 left over from the other festive area that I had on the island that I took down. And so I wanted to just find some place for them, and I thought this was just nice. And then back here, I thought this looked like a really cute knitted sweater pattern. So I wanted that to be the pattern of the stall, and it's just get your hot cocoa and whatever you need to watch the game. And then I like the snow globe again to get some winter vibes around here at times. But I still kept a spooky tree here because it's still fall, but I just wanted to fill the space. I thought the popcorn was also fun as just part of the entertaining of watching a little pond hockey game. And then over here, I just updated the blanket. It used to be blue for Julian's yard, and so I made it more of the fall blanket, so it's changed up a little bit. And then behind the tree is a little campfire. So this is going to stay the same because I like that it's a little viewpoint into the water down below. So yep, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing another fall sport being added to Windlake, as well as my other spooky updates. If you have any ideas for the blank spot that I've opened, let me know. If you haven't already, definitely remember to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to be notified the next time I post. I love you all so much. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!